During the golden age of muscle cars, the Buick GNX emerged as a legend. Eclipsing rivals with a fusion of advanced technology and brutal performance. While the Dodge Charger RT, with its iconic Hemi engine, captured hearts with its roar. The GNX redefined the boundaries of what was possible, promising not just to compete, but to dominate. By the late 80s, Buick, driven by the desire to leave an indelible mark on the muscle car world, decided it was time for a completely new game. The Buick Grand National was already respected for its robust performance, but Buick wanted more. This led to the birth of the GNX project, short for Grand National Experimental, with the goal of creating not just a fast car, but a true icon of automotive engineering. Buick was ready to redefine expectations. To realize this vision, Buick collaborated with McLaren Performance Technologies and Esquisse. This partnership aimed to transform the already powerful Grand National into something extraordinary. The focus was on the engine. The Grand National's 3.8-liter V6 would receive a series of significant upgrades. More efficient turbochargers, an enhanced intercooler system, and fine-tuning of the electronic fuel injection calibration were just the beginning. These modifications aimed to increase both power and throttle response, essential for competing at the top of the automotive food chain. With the engine enhanced, attention turned to the transmission and suspension. The automatic transmission was reinforced to handle the significant increase in torque, while the suspension was tuned to improve traction and handling. The result was a machine that not only accelerated ferociously, but also embraced curves with a precision that defied expectations for a muscle car of that era. Externally, the GNX sported a more menacing stance than the Grand National. Distinctive features included widened fenders and a subtle aerodynamic kit, including a rear spoiler that not only enhanced aesthetics, but also functionality, increasing stability at high speed. These visual elements were not merely cosmetic. They communicated the seriousness of the GNX's performance. The interior of the GNX reflected a similar focus on functionality. While it retained most of the Grand National's interior design, unique details such as a custom instrument cluster with a prominent tachometer and turbo indicators reinforced the vehicle's special nature. Each GNX also came with a numbered plaque on the dashboard, a constant reminder of the car's exclusivity. This combination of mechanical innovations and production exclusivity, limited to just 547 units, ensured that each GNX was not just a car, but a collectible from the moment of its conception. Buick created more than a muscle car. They established a new standard of automotive performance that remains revered to this day. The Buick GNX was an engineering masterpiece, powered by a turbocharged 3.8-liter V6 engine that produced astonishing power. Specifically, the GNX offered about 276 horsepower and 360 pound-feet of torque, numbers that were just the beginning of the story. These figures put the GNX in a class of its own, surpassing many of the contemporary V8s that were considered the standard of power at the time. Even more impressive was the manner in which this power was delivered. The GNX accelerated from 0 to 60 miles per hour in an impressive time of just 4.7 seconds, leaving rivals like the Dodge Charger RT with Hemi engine struggling to keep up. But what really determines the life of a sports car in the United States is the quarter mile. Buick claimed it took 12.7 seconds to cover 402 meters, which was done at 181.8 kilometers each kilometer. In other words, the unassuming Buick Regal was transformed into a sports car that was 1 second faster than the Corvette and 0.3 seconds faster than the Ferrari 40. It also surpassed the BMW M635i, Porsche 930, and several other cars. The sophistication did not stop at the engine. The GNX also stood out for its ability to transmit power to the road. Buick equipped the GNX with a specially reinforced automatic transmission that could handle the significant increase in torque without sacrificing smoothness or response. This ensured that the power was not only generated but effectively utilized, allowing for explosive acceleration that was both consistent and reliable. Moreover, the suspension of the GNX was a particular focus of innovation. With specific adjustments and reinforced components, it was designed to keep the car stable and controllable at high speeds and during intense maneuvers. This focus on dynamic performance helped counter the reputation of muscle cars as being only good in a straight line, proving that the GNX could handle both straights and curves with equal competence. Aesthetically, the GNX also impressed. With an aggressive and distinctively sporty appearance, it stood out not just for its performance, but also for its design. The black body, along with specific alloy wheels and a discreet yet effective aerodynamic package, gave the GNX an imposing presence on the road or track. This design was not just for looks. It complemented the performance by reducing drag and improving stability at higher speeds. Finally, the interior of the GNX complemented its exterior and mechanical capabilities, offering an environment that blended comfort with a clear orientation towards performance. Specialized instrumentation, including turbo gauges, that helped the driver monitor the car's condition during high-performance driving, showed that every aspect of the GNX was thought out for enthusiasts who valued both form and function. These elements collectively affirmed the GNX not just as a powerful muscle car, but as a true icon of automotive performance. The exclusivity of the Buick GNX was evident from the start, given the very limited number of units produced. With just 547 cars made, each GNX instantly became a rarity in the automotive world. This scarcity was deliberately planned to create a niche market of collectors and performance enthusiasts, elevating the GNX to an almost mythical status. This strategy not only ensured that each owner had a piece of automotive history, but also solidified the legacy of the GNX as one of the most desirable and talked about muscle cars of its era. An interesting fact is that while the Buick GNX captured the imagination of car enthusiasts with its incredible performance and advanced technology, it also made a surprisingly fun and enduring mark on pop culture. A fascinating fact that many fans of motorsports and movies may not know is the GNX's connection to the world of animation. The character Chick Hicks from the movie Cars, a Pixar production that won hearts around the world, was inspired by the iconic Buick Grand National GNX. Chick Hicks, known for his competitive attitude and sometimes unfair tactics on the track, is a character that exemplifies both speed and cunning, traits that echo the essence of the GNX. Hicks' design, with his striking green paint and the race number 86, may be a nod to the production years of the GNX, which marked the late 80s with its revolutionary style and performance. This connection symbolizes how a true muscle car, born on test tracks and streets, can transform into a vibrant character in cinema. Beyond aesthetics, the GNX's influence on the character of Chick Hicks extends to his role as a formidable adversary in the film. Just as the GNX surpassed cars of its era with a combination of technical innovations and raw performance, Chick Hicks is portrayed as a fierce competitor, ready to use any advantage to win. This personification of a car into a character captures the intimidating aura and power that the GNX represented on the streets. The cultural impact of a car like the GNX transcending into animation shows how much automotive design can influence various forms of art and entertainment. The choice to draw inspiration from the GNX to create an animated film character underlines the importance and enduring appeal of the GNX not only among car enthusiasts, but also to a broader audience, who might know Chick Hicks long before learning about the car that inspired his creation. Thus, while the GNX continues to be treasured among collectors and aficionados for its engineering and history, its influence extends far beyond the tracks and garages. The next time you watch the movie Cars, remember the powerful Buick GNX and how its legendary street performance inspired one of the most memorable characters in animated cinema. This curious connection reinforces the iconic status of the GNX and celebrates its enduring presence in popular imagination. The initial price of the GNX reflected its exclusivity and the technological innovations it incorporated. When new, the GNX cost significantly more than the standard Buick Grand National, positioning it as a luxury option within Buick's own lineup. Today, the value of a GNX in good condition can reach figures that are several times its original price, highlighting not just its appeal as an investment, but also the ongoing admiration for its engineering and performance. This increase in value is a testament to Buick's vision in creating a car that was both a performance machine and a growing asset. Comparing directly with the Dodge Charger RT with Hemi engine, the GNX stood out not only for its superior performance, but also for its modernity and the application of advanced technology. While the Charger RT appealed to the nostalgia for V8 engines and the classic aesthetics of muscle cars, the GNX spoke to an audience that valued cutting-edge innovations and exceptional performance. This distinction helped create a unique demand for the GNX, ensuring its place not just as a competitor in the muscle car market, but as a legend that redefines what a muscle car can be. The Buick GNX, with its innovative approach and surprising performance, set a new standard in the automotive industry, challenging the traditional perception of muscle cars and raising the bar for future generations of high-performance vehicles. Although it was a marvel of modern engineering in the 80s, it is important to recognize the broader context of muscle cars, which includes icons like the Dodge Charger RT with Hemi engine. The latter, undoubtedly, captured the essence of classic muscle cars with its powerful V8 engine and robust design, being truly exceptional for its time. However, even with the impressive qualities of the Dodge Charger RT, another car truly reigned as the king of the streets in the 70s. A vehicle that defined an era and captured the hearts of an entire generation of car enthusiasts. This car not only dominated the streets with its style and power, but also left a lasting mark on automotive culture, representing the pinnacle of performance and charisma during its time. For those interested in discovering which car truly held the crown during the vibrant 70s, we invite you to watch the next video on our channel. In it, we delve deeply into the history, specifications, and legends surrounding this true monarch of muscle cars. Don't miss this fascinating exploration of one of the greatest automotive icons in history, and be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications for more documentaries like this about the world's most interesting cars.